Welcome back to Farmcraft. I'm John, and this is our next victim. This is a Yamaha Grizzly 660 four-wheeler. The year is around 2005. I'm not exactly sure. I've had this thing for several years, and I admit I have not done anything to it. It was just used intermittently, basically for playing around. Occasionally we would use it for some farm work, and I actually need it for farm work, so I need to fix it. The last time I tried to use it, it would not run. It was killing batteries. When it was working, it went through 3 batteries very quickly, killing them, which I found kind of interesting because I couldn't just recharge them with an exterior charger. The batteries were ruined. I'm not sure how it was doing that to them. Actually, I told you wrong. It only killed 2 batteries. The third battery, I installed a negative disconnect on it. We'll look at that in a second, to protect the battery from being exposed to this machine that likes to kill batteries. Obviously, once it killed the second battery, I started looking and noticed that the charging system was not working. Now, this charges by a magneto generator. It's basically just a coil with a magnet spinning in it to generate the electric current that then goes through a rectifier voltage regulator into the battery. So we're gonna have to figure that out. But I also want to do a complete service on this thing. It needs the oil changed. I'm going to go ahead and change the gearbox oil, the differential oil. We'll look at the air filter. We're going to do the works on it. And I would really like to give it a bath. But right now I have what I think is an intermittent electrical problem, and I don't want to introduce water into it until I can try to figure out what's going on. So I haven't tried to use this thing in a while, so I don't really know what it's going to do today. Let's start checking it out. Now, one annoying thing about this is there's cover plates on everything. So see that little oil thing there? That's where you check the oil. Let's make sure all our oil didn't leak out in case it decides it'll turn over today. Yep, got oil. You can see the cooling fins and everything in there. Pretty dirty. Thing needs a bath. I'm gonna have to take all these dumb cover plates off. I guess they're not entirely dumb. When you're going through the woods and ripping through branches and briars, the cover plates probably help things. So there's that battery disconnect I was telling you about, and it's disconnected now. So the last time I went to use it, what happened? I know the battery's still disconnected, but I'll just demonstrate to you. Here's the key. Typically you would turn that on, and this readout here would come to life. And that's what it did last time I tried to use it. It was just stone cold dead, wouldn't do anything. Then there was another time after that I tried again, and it did crank, but this didn't come on. And then another time, this did come on. So I've got some intermittent thing going on. So let's hook up the battery, which I charged this probably a couple months ago just to not kill this battery as well. And it charged up fine, so the battery should be okay. Oh, and the key is still in the on position, and I've got nothing here. Let me turn it off and on. Oh, I just heard a click. So there's a relay back here. I don't know if you guys can hear that. The relay clicked, but my screen is not on. Well, let's see if it'll crank. So in order to crank this thing, you've got to, let's see, we're in the run position. You've got to pull the brake quite hard and hit this button. Oh, now the readout's on. I mean, what is this thing doing? So my first thought when it wouldn't come on was fuse. But this intermittent on-off kind of stuff tends to make me think maybe I have a chewed wire somewhere that's messing with things. Let's see if it'll start. Well, it cranked a little bit. That's something. And the screen is still on. All right. Let's have a look at the battery charge state.